So if Leo's character likes the Flash, then you know what? I'm gonna wear a Flash shirt for this. Let's do it! Catch Me If You Can, released in 2002, and it's directed by one of the greats, Steven Spielberg, who is of course behind films such as Jaws, Close Encounters of the Third Kind, Jurassic Park, Saving Private Ryan, and one of my favorites, Lincoln. The film stars Leonardo DiCaprio, Tom Hanks, Christopher Walken, Amy Adams, and Martin Sheen. And the crazy thing about this, all of this happens before he's 19. What the what? And yes, this is based on a true story. This actually happened. You know, it's hard to think about how someone today could get away with this for so long, but you have to think that back then, the whole check system was basically just blows them off. But Carl is always looking to serve justice no matter how much ridicule he gets. Carl is that guy at work that's kind of annoying because he takes his job way too seriously. You know who I'm talking about, and if you don't know, you're probably that guy, so hey buddy, what's up? But this character type just adds to a great dynamic between our two lead characters. Both Frank and Carl are good people, it's just that one acts on the side of the law, and the other one the complete opposite. Frank grew up in an environment where breaking the law and breaking the rules was just something that you did every day. When he first goes to public school, he gets in trouble because on his first day, he starts to impersonate his French teacher and actually ends up teaching that class for a couple of weeks before anyone noticed. How? Carl is always about work and always trying to catch the bad guys. There's no time to have fun or goof around or even tell a joke. And Spielberg shows this in very subtle ways, like when Frank calls Carl on Christmas. Carl is in his office, but the rest of the building is shut off. He's just hunched over. He's all alone. The dude is always working. They both can't help why they do what they do. It's just something that they've always known. It is a great relationship to see on screen, and they both play it exceptionally well. Leo has that boyish, wide-eyed charm about him that makes him so appealing to the female bank tellers, stewardesses, and nurses. Whereas Tom Hanks is just Tom Hanks, so how could that go wrong in a movie? You know, come to think of it, this is a very simple picture. There's beautiful aesthetics and beautiful costume design from the late 50s and early 60s. And Spielberg does play with the color palette when it comes to Frank's emotions. When Frank is living the dream, when he's living on cloud 9, we see sunshine, we see bright, vibrant colors. But when Frank is in despair or hardship, like when he finds out his parents are getting divorced or when he gets caught in France, the tones become more muted and a lot darker. These are just little subtle touches that just really amplifies an audience's viewing experience. Plain and simple, this is just one of those movies that Spielberg, again, just knocks out of the park. And after watching that HBO special on Spielberg, I can see why he chose to take on a story like this. He had a lot of tension with his father growing up, so as a result, he implements kind of a broken father-son relationship in almost all of his movies. Frank is just holding on to that idea that, oh, you know, if I make enough money, both of my parents will be happy, they'll get back together, and we can be a family again. But for those of us that have parents that had divorced, we know how much of an impossibility that is. So we, the audience, are rooting for Frank to succeed, but we all know in the back of our minds that this is all for nothing. And this film has a great supporting cast. Christopher Walken is great as the dad, Amy Adams as a lovable, little nurse that Frank is trying to marry, and Martin Sheen, well, yeah, he's just Martin Sheen, which is good here. All in all, I'm going to keep this short and sweet. Catch Me If You Can is a delightful movie viewing experience. It's a movie that is 100% about the characters, and it doesn't get caught up in the grandeur or spectacle of a film. We have a lawbreaker and we have a law upholder, but you find yourself rooting for both of them to succeed. And you're just sucked into this game of cat and mouse, wanting to know how it's going to wrap up. So I'm going to give Catch Me If You Can 4 out of 5 Blu-rays.
It's good. It's good. It's good.
Alright everyone, now comes my favorite part in my videos where I randomly select which movie I'm watching next. Let's take a look. Rock of Ages! Rock of Ages! You know, I've only seen this movie once, and I've never had a desire to see it again. I know this is based on the Broadway rock musical, and the only thing that I really remember from this film is Tom Cruise as Stacey Jacks. I remember him being stellar in this movie. Everyone else, nah. But maybe I'll change my mind after this next viewing. So everyone, have you seen Catch Me If You Can? What did you think about it? Or, if you've never seen it before and you stumbled across it because of this video, please comment below, let me know what you thought about it. And when you're done commenting, please like and subscribe to my channel so you know the next time I'm posting my next movie review. Alright everyone, so I'll see you next time with my movie review of Rock of Ages. So in the meantime, be well, be good to each other, and go watch a movie. Take care, guys.